Hi, this is Dr. JMR Chemistry. Today I would like to explain some important questions from chemical bonding. First question, identify the ionic compound among the following. In this question, you are going to identify the ionic compound in these compounds. Generally, what is ionic compound? Ionic compound means it contains ions, one positive as well as one negative. Positive ion is known as cation and a negative ion is known as anion. So here if metals are present, so Na is a metal, magnesium is a metal, magnesium is a metal and aluminum is also metal. So here metals are ready to donate and non-metals are ready to accept. Na plus and Cl minus. So that is why here what happened, this is the ionic bond. Then suppose you take magnesium chloride, Mg is plus 2 and Cl is minus, then this is also ionic compound. Then what about magnesium oxide? Magnesium is plus 2 and oxide is O minus 2. Then this is also what a ionic compound. Then what about aluminum oxide? Aluminum is plus 3 and oxygen is O minus 2. Then this is also ionic compound. Means one is cation and the one is anion. So this we can call it as ionic compounds. So identify the ionic compound among the following. Come on, you tell me. So option is A, B, C, D. That is nothing but first is ionic compound, second is also ionic compound, third is also ionic compound, and fourth is also ionic compound. 1, 2, 3, 4 is the right answer. Very good. Next question. Identify the species that has octet electronic configuration. Is asking whether these ions identify the ionic. It is nothing but octet. What do you mean by terminology oct? Oct is nothing but 8 electrons. That species contains 8 electrons in their valence shell. We'll write the electronic configuration of each ion. Oxygen minus, O minus, it is nothing but 1s2, 2s2, 2p, 4. This is for oxygen. But minus 1 is there. Minus 1 means you have to add one more electron. Means here you have to write 5. So now you tell me valence shell contains how many electrons? 7 electrons. It does not contains or it does not obeys octet electronic configuration. So what about fluorine? Fluorine is nothing but 1s2, 2s2, 2p5. This is the electronic configuration of fluorine. It contains how many electrons? It contains 7 electrons, but it is given is F3 plus. What do you mean by 3 plus? You have to remove 3 electrons from that, 1s2, 2s2, then 2p2. Now you tell me valence shell contains how many electrons? 4 electrons. So it does not obey octet electronic configuration. Then what about chlorine? Chlorine contains 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p5. This is the electronic configuration of chlorine. Valence shell contains how many electrons? Here 7 electrons, but it is given ion is Cl minus 2. Minus 2 means what? You have to add, but it is not possible. So 1s2, 2s2, then 2p6, 3s2, 3p6, and it enter into 4s also. But it is not possible anyway, like this. So here what happened? We have to say this is also what you call contains only one electron. Then what about potassium? Potassium K plus. So 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, then 3s2, then 3p6. So here potassium K is nothing but 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, then 3p6 and 4s1. So 4 is 1 is the right answer. So here why potassium is 19. So but he is asking what a octet electronic configuration. Our answer is what a potassium K plus contains 8 electrons in their valence shell. So that is why our answer is what beta? D is the right answer. So identify the species that has octet means 8 electrons in the valence shell means D is the right answer. Next question, that is identify the incorrect. So you have to go through the terminology carefully. Incorrect pair among the following. So incorrect. So suppose you take aluminum. So aluminum atomic number is 13. So here electronic configuration is 1s2 2s2 2p6 then 3s2 3p1. Valence shell contains how many electrons? Here 3 electrons. So valence, this is the right answer. So next question, suppose you take boron. Boron atomic number is 5. Then boron here 1s2 2s2 then 2p1. Valence shell contains how many electrons? Here valence shell contains 3 electrons, but here only 2. This is wrong. Then what about magnesium? Magnesium atomic number is 12. So here electronic configuration is 1s2 2s2. Then here 2p6 3s2. So valence shell contains how many electrons? Yes, exactly 2 electrons. Valence means outermost shell. Then what about manganese? Manganese atomic number is, that is 25. So here electronic configuration is 1s2 2s2 2p6. Then here 3s2 3p 6 4s2 then 3d water 5. So valence shell contains here 2 electrons, so not this one. So valence shell contains water, valence shell contains 2 electrons. Why? Here it is present in fourth orbit, then you have to take fourth orbit. So our option is this also right, but he is asking incorrect, so your option is B. Why? Incorrect. So you have to answer A is the right answer, C is the right answer, D is the right answer. Incorrect statement is, that is B is the right answer. Thank you. Next question. So here the number of electrons is asking the number of electrons given for sharing during the bond formation. Sharing, what do you mean by sharing? Suppose you take hydrogen contains one electron, another hydrogen contains one electrons. Between the two atoms, shared between the two atoms. So suppose you take one pair of electrons are sharing. So this is called covalency. What is covalency? Means shared pair of electrons between the two atoms. We can call it as sharing, that is bond formation. The number of how many electrons means the number of electrons for sharing during the bond formation, then we can call it as covalency. The covalency definition. Thank you. Then we'll go for next what do you call the question, that is identify the isoelectronic species. What do you mean by iso? That terminology first we have to go through that. Isoelectronic species. Isoelectronics means same number of electrons. Isoelectronic means same number of electrons exactly. Now we'll go through that. So atomic number is 8, so here atomic number of nitrogen is 7, atomic number of what do you call the fluorine is 9, and here 10, so atomic number equals to number of electrons. So here what happened, minus 2 means you have to add 2 electrons, then you will get 10 here. Then you have to add 3 electrons. What you will get? You will get 10 electrons. Then you have to add 1 electron. Then here you will get what? 10 electrons. So all are 10 electrons. Yes, exactly. Isoelectronic species means what? A same number of electrons. This one, this one, this one, as well as this one. Iso means answer is what do you call A? 1, 2, 3, 4 is the right answer. So thank you. Isoelectronics means same like that. Then our last question. So here when two atoms combine to form molecules. So here what happened, A plus B, at this time you will get AB. So at this time energy is released or absorbed. What happened? Exactly right answer, that is released. So when two or more atoms are combined to form molecule, at that time certain amount of energy will be released. So this is the right answer. B is the right answer. So next, thank you very much. This is Dr. JMR Chemistry. Please subscribe, share, and what do you call, if you want any what do you call, comment. So if you want any topic, please what do you call, give information. Definitely I'll upload. Thank you. This is Dr. JMR, JMR Chemistry. Thank you.